Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a little video that my new subscribers, some of them have asked me to do. Because many of you who are new don't know who I am really, I thought I would do a little get to know me video for you guys. So for those who do know me, bear with me, stay tuned, you might learn a few things. So, of course, my name is Donna Jackson, and I live in South Carolina, in the middle of the humid climate in the South. I live really close to the beach and really close to the mountains, so I'm kind of centrally located in South Carolina. Excuse me, and sometimes I have to sneeze, but I think I averted that one. Anyway, so I've been on YouTube for about 3 years now. Actually, I've been on YouTube about 4 years, but I've only been filming for not quite 3 years, but almost. I started my YouTube journey because of a way to, as part of my recovery from some illnesses that I had. In 2008, I had a mass in my colon area, and it went undetected because I was very stubborn and I'd worked all the time and I wouldn't go to the doctor even though I was very sick most of the time. My colon ruptured and the mass spread all over my body. I wasn't expected to live more than 24 hours from that, and I did. And so with all of that medicine and different things like that, with chemo and everything, I was very sick for several years, and I also have lupus and fibromyalgia, and I just checked out of life. I got very depressed. I became very anxious. I had panic attacks, and I pretty much became antisocial because it was just easier to hide in my own little bubble. And my doctors were concerned. Because of steroids and things like that I gained a horrific amount of weight. For those of you who have been watching my keto living videos and things, you would have, and for those who've been around, I know that you've seen some changes in me. I started a keto living diet. I once weighed 300 and some odd pounds, 40, 50, 60, something like that pounds. And so I've recently, and within the last year and a half, have lost over 200 pounds. Still got a little ways to go. But to get back to it, my doctors were concerned because the only places I went, sometimes I go with my family, but I went to church, and that was about it. So first and foremost, you need to know that I am a Christian, and I'm not afraid to, share that with other people. I do believe in God, and I have a personal relationship with the Lord. But I'm human. And so my doctor suggested if I didn't want to get out in big crowds and stuff, which really I couldn't do because I did have panic attacks on a regular basis. It was bad. I had quit crafting because of my hands, and I still have problems with my hands, but I kind of don't let that define me anymore. But I got a YouTube channel just so I could start watching YouTube videos. And 3 people were very influential in getting me back on my crafting journey. The first one was Shamee Dixon. Shamee, I watched her videos. She's very free spirit, just a very loving, fun person. And I was watching her, and she always encouraged others to try things that she was doing. And so I started watching her, but through her I found Tracy Phillips, who is Gift Basket Appeal here on YouTube. And I loved watching Tracy as well. She does all kinds of crafts, and she was very relaxing to listen to. There are some people that you could just listen to because you love the sound of their voice, and she's one of them. And but through Tracy, I found May May. And when I found May May, I was hooked. She is a very loving and giving person as well. She's a Christian. She's not afraid to share her faith. And So I started doing the heart journal with her that next year, and I just really loved the fact that um, her crafting style and her spirit about her, and Tracy and Shamia as well. All three ladies are wonderful Christian ladies, and I love them to death. So I credit them for getting me back into my crafting mode, so to speak. So I started crafting, and I started sharing things on their Facebook pages, things that I did and tried and stuff. And so the YouTube bug started hitting, and somebody suggested that I started making YouTube videos. Well, I didn't have anything but my camera, my phone. I didn't have a camera. I don't have a tripod. I still don't have a tripod. And I didn't think I could do videos, so I put it off and, thought about it and thought it would be fun. But I wanted to delve more into YouTube. So I started making friends on YouTube and talking to people, and I felt safe doing that because I didn't actually have to see the person. And they couldn't judge me behind my words. Well, I guess they could judge me based on my words, but, I didn't want to be in front of everybody because I'll be honest with you, I was ashamed by my physical appearance. And so I decided that I just didn't want to do videos because I didn't want people to see what I looked like. Even though you could do videos without that, I didn't know how to do it because I didn't have a tripod or anything. And at that time, I really couldn't afford to get any kind of equipment because, I lost my job when I got sick, and I didn't have any income. For 3 years, I lived on faith, and that was it. I didn't have any income coming in, and so I couldn't go out and buy anything. And I had people to give me like craft items and stuff. And I remember when I finally got a little income going, I went to Michael's and bought some things, and I thought, well, okay, well, I can hold my phone in one hand and record and show what I bought at Michael's. So that was my first video, and it's still on my channel. If you go back all the way to the very first video, you can see it. It's terrible. It's an awful video. So, but I held my phone with one hand, and I showed what I had. And I didn't know to hold my phone in landscape. It was vertical. So I had these big, thick black lines on either side of it. And it's this little itty-bitty picture. But people watched it. And I about fell over because I didn't think anybody would watch that video. But they did. So after that, I was kind of hooked. So that's kind of why I started my YouTube channel and started watching this stuff. It was to really help me to be more social, to make new friends, and to get over, to help me with some of the anxiety and stuff that I've dealt with. And I can't say that I was cured from that because I wasn't, but, it just really helped me a lot. I had been let down by some people after I got sick, and I got hurt a lot by some people's words and actions and stuff, and YouTube really was my saving grace. So, what else to say? Okay, so I have a daughter, and she will be 28 this year, and I have 2 beautiful grandchildren by her. My grandson Thomas, who is 4, and my granddaughter Lily, who is 23 months now. She will be 2 August the 1st. And then I have my 2 fur babies, Ricky and Lucy, and both of those are rescue dogs, and I love them dearly. They have been through thick and thin with me. Some people don't understand the love and power of a fur baby, but if you have one, you do understand what I'm talking about. They're like my children. I will be 55 years young in a few short days on the 29th of this month, and I'm blessed for every one of those years because, as I said earlier, we didn't know if I was going to be here for some of those years. Let's see. I'm not sure what else to say. I I am addicted to Dollar Tree, which most of you know that. I've been Dollar Tree shopping for over 20 something years. And even when I had made good money, I still did the Dollar Tree thing. So, I love my Dollar Tree. And I've shopped there so much now, I get a little bit of sponsorship from Dollar Tree. Not from the major corporation, but if you're out there listening, Dollar Tree, I sure could use a sponsorship. But by a couple of the managers my two favorite stores I go to, they sponsor me a little bit every month. And so that's how I'm able to bring to you a lot of the Dollar Tree hauls. Excuse me. I love shabby style and vintage style, although I do all kinds of styles on my channel because I want to do what you want to see. And so that's why I do that. And let's see. If you don't know about my schedule or whatever, now I'm going to tell you it's supposed to be set in stone, but life happens and sometimes it doesn't always work out this way. But usually on Mondays I have Monday morning coffee around 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's usually live. And then sometimes it's not because, like I said, life happens. Sometimes if it's live, it might run to 9 o'clock. It's somewhere between 8 and 9 in the morning. I have Monday morning coffee. And then if I have any Happy Meal things over the weekend, I'll show that on Mondays as well. On Tuesday, I'll either have a Dollar Tree haul or a Dollar Tree DIY. And then Wednesdays, it's kind of a free-for-all because whatever projects I've been working on or whatever, I share that. But I'll give you a little inside secret. Starting this coming up Wednesday, I'm going to be working on a junk journal from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. I'm going to be doing a little bit of designing for her, and it's from the kit that I received a while back called From Russia with Love. And I'm going to be starting putting that together from scratch, from start to finish. So that'll be a new series that I'll be doing on Wednesdays for a while until it gets done. And then on Thursdays, I have Card Design Thursdays in the mornings, and then that evening I have my Thursday night live. And they usually start at 7 o'clock. Last night it started a little later because, like I said, life happens. But usually at 7 p.m., I try not to run more than an hour, but I can't always promise that. It depends on what I'm working on and how long you're willing to stay. And then on Fridays, I have Keto Living. So that's that. Excuse me. And if I have Happy Meal or other things during the week, I just plug them in where I can. So if you have something that you know that you'd like to see, leave that below in the comment box. Also, if you have any additional questions or things that you want to know about me, leave that in the comment box too, and maybe I can do a little Q&A or answer them on another one of my videos. But I just want to tell you how appreciative I am of everyone that has joined my channel recently. When I started my YouTube channel, honestly, I've never really believed that I could have more than 1,600 subscribers that I do now. After just celebrating my 1,500th subscriber, I've gotten over 100 new subscribers, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. And for all of those who have been with me forever, thank you too, because without you, I wouldn't be where I am now. And even though you may hear this, please know that I genuinely mean this from the heart. I love you all. And I want you to know how very special and important you are to me and in my life. I couldn't imagine where I would be without you guys right now. There's so many of you that I have become so good friends with. And honestly, I'm not going to name names because I don't want to miss anybody and hurt anybody's feelings. But you people out there that I'm so much friends with and so good friends with, and we talk outside of YouTube and stuff, you know who you are. And you know that I love you very much. So thank you guys for joining me for this little bit of get to know me. If you want to know more about me, leave me questions down in the comment box, because honestly, I can't think of what to say and I don't want to sit here and ramble on. So, oh yeah, my home is done in nautical theme. There you go. I remember that. And my craft room will be done in French theme when I ever get it done. So, All right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I don't want to take up much more of your Friday day. So I will see you all again soon in another video. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.